Hey guys, so today we are going to be trying out new makeup from NYX and Maybelline. And if you ever want to know what is on my face before I start doing the makeup, it's always listed in the description box. And some of the key products that I used already are, you know how much I've been into and enjoying lip oils. Well, I thought it was high time that I bought one of the NYX Fat Oils. So I started off using that. And this is in the shade Mist Call, and it's like a bright reddish pink, I'm going to say. I saw this at the store the other day. When these first came out, you could not get even one to try. They were so popular. So the popularity has died down a little bit, so I was able to get one. And so I put that on my lips, and I was surprised that it had as much pigmentation as it did because usually with lip oils, it's just a sheer wash of color. But yeah, that is the color of my lips now from the lip oil. And some of the other key products that I used my Jeffree Star um, Magic Star Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Cupcake Royalty. If you are looking for a light, cool tone pink liquid blush, I highly recommend this. I love it. It's very concentrated though, so you have to be careful how much you apply. And then my highlighter is the Beauty Intuition face powder, and this is the one that has the skull in it. And this came out at Halloween at Dollar Tree, and I do really love this. You you can find things at all different price points that are good. It doesn't matter to me how much it costs. If it's good, it's good. And then, you know, everything else is very basic type products that will be listed there. All right, so on my eyes, what I do now is when I put on my concealers, I put it under my eyes and then I just take up the rest of it over the eye area. And then when I do my foundation, I do the same thing. Whatever is left on the brush, it just goes over that concealer. So I don't use like a standalone eyeshadow primer anymore. Now, speaking of not being able to get things when they first came out and getting them now, that is what we're doing today because I finally got the NYX Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby Palette. I've wanted this for a long time and it was always sold out. This is what it looks like. I love the idea that they put blues and browns together in one palette because I would not normally think to put those colors together, but that's what they did. We are not just using this. I'm also, you know, I've been on a liquid eyeshadow kick, so I'm going to be trying out the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots. This is their glittery liquid eyeshadow that is in their line. And so I bought the shade Come Through Coconut, which is a white. And yeah, I thought that if we did a blue and white look, that would be so perfect for December, Christmas. You know, you always see light blue, white, and glittery looks around Christmas time. So this could be a Christmas look if you are so inclined. Now, one thing that they do with these palettes is you see those marks on the palette? Those are not eye safe, and they're basically declaring it so that they don't get sued in case somebody gets a reaction. I just wish that they wouldn't even put those types of shades in the palette because I don't know. Other brands don't make a big deal out of that. Like, you know that the pigments are there and it does say it usually on the packaging that they're not eye safe, but why why can't we just make palettes that have all eye safe shadows in them, you know? But I guess, you know, if you're willing to risk it, then and My opinion on that used to be that I would never use anything that wasn't eye safe on my eyes, but as time goes along, you're kind of like, well, I think it'll be all right. It'll probably just give me some staining and then we'll move on. But I don't know. Over time, who knows what will happen. But the show must go on. Let's risk it. Okay, I'm going to use a fluffy Moda brush, and what I'm going to do is I am going to go into one of the shades that it says not to use on your eyes, just because, I do it with other palettes now. So we're going to go into that blue. So I'm just picking up a bunch of product on my brush, and we're going to go for it. So I'm putting that in the crease, and it's a beautiful, I'm going to say, medium blue shade. And I'm also going to put that all over the lids, because I want this to be a blue and white, sparkly, glittery, holiday type look. And we're also going to bring in a couple other products that are going to enhance that whole blue, white theme that I'm doing here. That's a really beautiful shade of blue. I like it a lot. It's like a kind of like a faded denim blue. And you don't see this shade much in palettes, and now I know why, because it's not eye safe. Um, yeah, I don't know. I have very mixed feelings about that whole issue. Is that fallout? Oh, I hope not. No, it isn't. Okay. All right, I'm just trying to make sure that I've done this, evenly and covered all the areas that I want to cover. And that I don't have any skin showing through and creating, patchy areas. That is a really, really pretty shade of blue. I love it. So I think what I'm going to do is, before I use the Ultimate Glow Shot, I'm going to go on my waterline with this pencil by LA Girl. This is the LA Girl Pastel Dream Auto Eyeliner in the shade Powder Blue. And these are such a fun line of liners. Yeah, I think this is going to be the perfect liner for this look. And then I'm going to take a detail brush and, you know what? I'm going to continue on with that same shade that we're using, and I'm going to drag that along the lower lash line. Okay, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to go into another shade that they say not to use on your eyes. And I'm going to take this deeper blue. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and put that right in the outer part of my eye here, on the lid and the crease. Just take it right into this outer part to add some dimension. I'm glad I just barely touched that shadow because this is very, very pigmented. So I'm glad that I didn't go too heavy with the brush. So I'm just trying to blend this. I'm just trying to make it look as even as possible. All right, that's good. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to go in with this NYX Ultimate Glow Shot. And what did I call that? Come Through Coconut. I've been trying so many liquid eyeshadows that I just been having so much fun trying them all. I gotta be careful when I pull this out. I don't want it to just splatter everywhere. Okay. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, that's pretty. Yep, that's exactly what I was going for, you guys. You know what? I'm gonna have to dip it back in though and add just a little bit more. Because once it got over near that dark blue, it started to sheer out. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. I did get blue on the applicator one though. So hopefully that won't be an issue if I use this again in the future. I hope I'm not going to be like transferring blue eyeshadow to my next look. Okay, you know what? We definitely need to let that dry. So I'm going to shut the camera off and do the other eye and be back, and we will do something with the lips. Something special, I think. Okay, so I did the other eye, and so that one has to dry too. So before I put on the mascara, we want to make sure that it's completely dry. So why don't we do the lips while we're waiting? I was at Walmart the other day, and I was in the Maybelline section, and I was looking at the lip liners, and I noticed that that whole section was empty except for there was one that they had a ton of them. And I said, "Oh, is this new?" I think it is. They have a new lip liner, the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner. The shade that I had never seen before is 135 Palest Pink. And this is a shade that you don't really see much. You don't see a lot of cool toned lip liners in general, but a cool toned pink lip liner is not that easy to come by. Now, I do have one, but it's not this beautiful and bright. It's a bit more muted. So, yay, I have a bright, cool tone pink lip liner now. Yeah, I didn't have one. So if you've been looking for something like that, they have it at Walmart right now. That's the only lip liner they have in the Maybelline section right now. So I'm just going to line my lips, and we are filling in with something else. And if you saw yesterday's video where I was showing you the new Maybelline Lifter plumping lip glosses, then I showed you two shades. I used the red one. We're going to use the mauve one today. It's called Mauve Bite. So one thing I learned about these is don't rub your lips together like that. Don't do that after you apply it, because if you get this in your mouth, it's going to start burning and tingling on the inside of your mouth, and then mix with your saliva. And when you swallow, you can feel it like burning in your throat as you're swallowing. So yeah, definitely don't eat with this on, and don't kiss your kids or your pets or anything. It's intense. It's intense. There's warnings all on the label and everything. That is a beautiful shade. Beautiful. I'm probably going to buy one more of these when they start coming to more stores, because I had to drive quite a ways to get to a store that had this. But there's one more shade that I saw on somebody else here on YouTube. She had on the peach one. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. So yeah, I want the peach one too. But yeah, these are not for the faint of heart. They are very, very intense, fiery lip glosses. Okay, so are my eyes dry now? All right. So we're going to curl the lashes. And I think I have just the thing to really make this extra pretty. Actually, before I do the mascara, what I need to do is do my brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. And I always go back into my Profusion brow kit and use the shade called Brow Light. And yes, my lips are on fire right now. I'm just not saying anything about it, but whoa. Yeah, these mean business, these lip glosses. But you know what? It's kind of fun, actually. Okay, so brow bone and inner corner highlight is done. Are my lashes curled enough? Probably not. Let's go back and just give them another tweak. Yeah, you know what I think would look great with this eye look is my new CoverGirl Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara in the shade Ultramarine. How perfect would that be for this look? When you pull the wand out, you get a lot of product coming out, so make sure that you wipe that back off into the tube. My lips are on fire, you guys. Always do bottom lashes first so that I don't get transfer when I look up. I love this shade of blue mascara. I've tried many, many blue mascaras, and this shade is gorgeous. It just makes sense because it's a blue combined with black. And when you do bright blue, I don't know, it just doesn't look right, but this is a deep, deep, like black blue. So this makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised nobody ever thought of this before. Has anybody ever come out with like a navy blue mascara? Not to my recollection. And this is a nice formula. I like it a lot. And I feel like this deep blue shade is going to go with a lot of eye looks. Because navy blue can be almost like a neutral, depending on how you use it. So I think this is perfect for December and Christmas. And yeah. Oh, I forgot to put earrings on. Oh well. Just busted out my moon earrings. Isn't that cool? I love making my own jewelry. That is one of the most fun things that I ever decided to do. I make all my own earrings. I let the holes in my earrings close up a long time ago because I was always fighting with ear infections and stuff. So I make these clip-on earrings and I get all the fixtures and everything from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, wherever. I love these moon earrings. So that is my December festive blue and white look with very hot temperature wise, not color wise, mauve Maybelline Plump lip gloss. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.